with the Chesapeake Public Library, here to talk to you about colors. Your public library branch has lots of different books about colors, and some of them are also about different cultures. I have 3 with me here today. This one, Are Your Stars Like My Stars, talks about how things are both the same and can be very different depending on who you are and where you live. Golden Domes and Silver Lanterns, a Muslim book of colors, is going to look at different colors in Islamic countries around the world. And Green is a Chili Pepper is going to talk about the Mexican culture. And so there are some English words for colors and Spanish words for colors. If you're interested in these or many other books, head to your local branch and check them out. Okay, before we get started with reading our books, we're going to do a little Get Your Wiggles Out song. I'm going to sing it once and then hopefully you'll learn the words and sing it back with me. Are you ready? Get your hands up. Here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, let me hear your hands go. Sounds so good, sounds so fine. Let me hear you one more time. Try your knees next. Can you pat them? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, let me hear your knees go. Sounds so good, sounds so fine. Let me hear you one more time. Get ready for our stories. We're going to be nice and quiet now with our mouths. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, let me hear your mouth go. Shh, 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 shh. Sounds so good, sounds so fine. Let me hear you one more time. Shh, 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 shh. Good job. We are going to read Are Your Stars Like My Stars by Leslie Helikowski, illustrated by Heidi Woodward Sheffield. And this book is published by Sterling Children's Books, New York. We look at the world every day, you and me. Do we see the same things? Do you see what I see? When you squint at the sky, do you see the same hue? Deep, wide, and open, is your blue like my blue? When the sun gazes down, shining yellow and bold, is it warm, full of sparkle? Is your gold like my gold? When you dig in the dirt, planting seeds in the ground, is it earthy and rich? Is your brown like my brown? She's baking with her grandmother. Do you splash in a puddle when the world is washed clean? Are the leaves fresh and bright? Is your green like my green? This is a beautiful quetzal. Those birds are found in the rainforests of Central and South America. When you stroll in an orchard, do sweet smells fill your head? Is the fruit bold and flashy? Is your red like my red? In many Asian countries, red is a color of celebration. Does your shadow grow long as the sun starts to sink? Are the clouds soft and rosy? Is your pink like my pink? They're having some cotton candy together. What a special treat. When your eyes are shut tight, do you peek? Just a crack. Is the night smooth and sleepy? Is your black like my black? These are the Inuit people who live in northern cultures where it's very cold and they see beautiful northern lights in the winter. So colorful. When you stare at the stars, do you see the same light? Does it glow in the darkness? Is your white like my white? We look at each other every day, you and me. Do we see the same things? Look at all these beautiful colors and all the friends painting this mural together. Do I see what you see? We're going to do a rhyme next, and this is about colors. And you may have heard this one before in the book called Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Bill Martin. So when I put the animals up on the flannel board, you can say them with me. Are you ready? Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Good job. Thanks for helping. We are going to read Golden Domes and Silver Lanterns, a Muslim book of colors. Now, there may be some terms in this book that you're not familiar with, but we'll talk about them. This book is by Henna Khan, illustrated by Mehrdokht Amini, published by Chronicle Books, San Francisco. Red is the rug Dad kneels on to pray, facing toward Mecca 5 times a day. So Muslims pray 5 times a day, facing towards the holy site of Mecca. Blue is the hijab Mom likes to wear. It's a scarf she uses to cover her hair. Maybe you know someone who wears a hijab to cover their hair. Most Muslim women do, but not all. Gold is the dome of the mosque, big and grand. Beside it, 2 towering minarets stand. The mosque is the building where Muslims go to worship or pray. White is a kufi, round and flat. Grandpa wears this traditional hat, and these 2 men are wearing it too and drinking their tea. Black is the ink I use to draw the Arabic letters that spell Allah. Arabic is a language, and in that language, Allah is the word for God. Brown is a date, plump and sweet. During Ramadan, it's my favorite treat. Ramadan is a holy month in the Muslim calendar when they fast during the day, which means they don't eat. Orange is the color of my henna designs. They cover my hands in leafy vines. Look at those beautiful patterns painted on her hands. Don't worry, it will wash off eventually. Purple is an Eid gift just for me. I open it up and love what I see. She got a purple doll for her Eid gift. Eid is the celebration at the end of Ramadan. Yellow is the box we fill on Eid with gifts of zakat for those in need. Muslims give money to those who need it. In this yellow box, it is the gift of zakat. Green is the Quran I read with pride. Grandma explains the lessons inside. The Quran is the holy book for the Muslim people, and it has many lessons on Islam contained inside. Silver is a fanus, a twinkling light, a shiny lantern that glows at night. Look how beautiful they are, glowing like the moon. All of the colorful things we've seen make up the world of my faith, my deen. So here you can see the colors all together and how they are important to these Muslim people in this family. The end. All right, if you can help me with my flannel, we're going to do a paint box up here in the corner and a special paintbrush that we're going to dip in our paint box and color. Dipping in the paint box, painting in the air, rainbow colors everywhere. First, we have red. So we're going to dip in red and give it a fling. Can you help me fling? Good job. Colorful red flowers, just like in spring. Next, we're going to dip in the purple paint over here in the corner. Dipping in the paintbrush, painting up and down purple mountains all around. Let's put some purple on those mountains. Good job. Dipping in the paintbrush. Now we need some blue for our sky. Can you help me put the sky up? There we go. We've got a nice blue sky with some fluffy white clouds in it. Dipping in the green paint. Can we find green? Good job. Can you think of something that's green when you go outside? How about some grass? There we go. We've got our green grass all around. Next, we're going to dip in yellow. Here it is in this corner. Dip our paintbrush in the yellow. Can you think of something that's kind of sour to eat but bright yellow? Lemons. Good job. So we're dipping in the paintbrush in yellow, dabbing here and there, and we get 1, 2 lemons to share. Dipping in the paintbrush, we sure had lots of fun. Tomorrow, let's paint another one. We're going to put our rainbow right up there with all the different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Thanks for helping. All right, we're going to read Green is a Chili Pepper, a book of colors by Roseanne Greenfield Thong, illustrated by John Para, published by Chronicle Books, San Francisco. We're going to talk about how the words in this book are in both English and Spanish. So you might learn something new today, or maybe you speak Spanish. Then you can help me out. Red is a ristra. Red is a spice. Red is our salsa on top of rice. Red, rojo. Red is a ribbon. Red is a bow. And skirts for baile folklorico. Red, rojo. Orange are the marigolds on Day of the Dead. Orange are the platos for special bread. Day of the Dead is a celebration in Mexican culture where they celebrate all of their loved ones who've gone before them. It's a happy day and a time of celebration. Orange in Spanish is naranja. Yellow is masa we use to make tortillas, tamales, and sweet corn cake. Yellow, amarillo. Yellow are the stars that lighten the night. Yellow are faroles, flickering bright. Yellow, amarillo. See all the lanterns the people are holding? The faroles. Green are the corn stalks. Green are the pails. Green is a bench for abuela's tales. Abuela means grandmother in Spanish. Green, verde. Green is a chili pepper, spicy and hot. Green is cilantro inside our pot. Green, verde. Blue is the endless sky above and handmade crafts for those I love. Blue, azul. They're making crafts and hanging them up on the trees. Purple are the rides that swirl and spin and the feria prizes that we win. Purple, purpura. Pink are adornos and candles that glow. Pink are piñatas. Watch out below. Pink, rosa. That looks like a fun party. All the friends gathered together to celebrate. Brown is a churro, warm and sweet, and homemade chocolate, a special treat. Brown, marron. Churros are yummy cinnamon sticks, and they taste delicious dipped in chocolate. White are the flowers we put in a vase, and sugar skulls and handmade lace. White, blanco. White are the doves that chatter and coo, and the palomitas for me and you. Palomita is a small dove in Spanish. White, blanco. The world is a rainbow of wonder and fun, ribbons of colors rolled into one. In ponchos, sarapes, and xylophones too, these beautiful colors are waiting for you. The end. When we read books that have people that look different from us or who are from a different culture, we can think of them as windows. So you can think this book is a window into a culture that you may not be familiar with. Or if the people and the characters in the story look just like you, then the book can become a mirror and reflect exactly what you see in your own life. And through these windows and mirrors, we can learn lots about each other and ourselves. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get our wiggles out. We're gonna sing If You're Happy and You Know It. We're gonna clap our hands, we're gonna swing our arms, and we're gonna pat our knees. So can you do all those things with me? Are you standing up, ready to dance a little bit? All right, here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Arms are next. You ready to swing them? If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. Find your knees. We're going to do those next. If you're happy and you know it, pat your knees. If you're happy and you know it, pat your knees. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, pat your knees. Good job. Thank you for singing with me today.